GTA 6 length shorter than expected, expert warns. I've seen a few articles like this over the past couple of weeks, and I want to go into these articles and kind of explain why they could or couldn't be correct. But before we get into today's video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you do enjoy my videos, and leave a comment down below with any video suggestions you have. So this article was published by the Gaming Bible, and the first thing I want to say is that there are actually a few things that are incorrect in this article. I've read through it, but we'll go through all the things I got wrong as we get into it. GTA fans have been waiting approximately 2,000 years for GTA 6, so it goes without saying they're expecting big things. It has been a long time. The GTA 6 trailer has absolutely stunned fans with its realistic depiction of Florida. Even if one resident has insisted Rockstar Games give them $2 million for apparently using their likeness. And I did a couple of videos about the Florida Joker. You can check those out. With so much hype being around one little trailer, we have to wonder exactly how big GTA 6 would be. Before we read any more into the article, we know that it's going to be a big map and a long game and all of that stuff. So when have Rockstar ever overpromised and underdelivered? According to one Grand Theft Auto expert, the upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 may not be quite as big as we expected. According to the popular Rockstar Games YouTuber Legacy Killer HD, GTA 6 will likely be closest to GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 in terms of length. It's worth noting that this particular YouTuber leaked the Project America's title back in 2019, and while GTA 6 doesn't officially have that branding, recent gameplay leaks suggest that the new game was internally referred to as such at one stage. Few things I want to point out. This article was written 2 days ago, and we know the game is called Grand Theft Auto 6. It's even on the end of the trailer already. Here, there's some mistakes, and then the second big mistake here is that it says that Legacy Killer HD is the one that leaked the Project America's title back in 2019. He didn't, and my last video, which I posted yesterday, was an hour-long documentary into the GTA 6 leaks timeline that came from a Bloomberg article written by Jason Schreier. So yeah, you and more. You've got it wrong. How can you not know the game is called GTA 6? Like, it's literally on the artwork that they put above that part of the article. Legacy Killer HD claims to have heard that GTA 6 is around 35 to 40 hours long, although we should point out this is specifically in relation to the game story. And undoubtedly, if we factor in the myriad of side activities and open-world shenanigans, we could comfortably triple that playtime. There's frankly also an argument to be made that Red Dead Redemption 2's story is too long. Basically, I'm fine with an open-world game giving me a 35-hour story. Then let me use the rest of my time to do whatever the hell I want. The YouTuber stresses that they heard this last year, and that things could have changed since then. Take all of this with a pinch for now. With GTA 6 coming in 2025, I have no doubt that Rockstar will begin to share more throughout 2024. I don't understand how Legacy Killer HD claims to have heard that GTA 6 is around 35 to 40 hours long. So from what I can understand, this article seems to have got its information from a tweet that Legacy Killer HD made. When someone asked, Red Dead Redemption 2 to the average player came in at around 50 to 60 hours long, which is insane. How long do you think GTA 6's main storyline would take to complete? And he replied, it's not as long from what I heard, probably around 35 to 40 hours. I don't want to be that guy that just goes around destroying Grand Theft Auto 6 YouTubers. I already did that with Mr. Boss for the win. But there's no source here at all. There's no proof that there is any reason to believe that it is a shorter game. And the replies to this post seem to echo that with Legacy Killer is a joke. Don't take him seriously. Going back to this article, something else that makes it a little bit less trustworthy is they call Legacy Killer HD a Rockstar Games YouTuber, trying to make it sound like in some way he's linked with Rockstar Games. It's trying to add weight to this theory, obviously, to get clicks, and this works, obviously, because I'm here doing a video about it. So what are my thoughts on the expected length of GTA 6? Well, I personally think that it would be probably a bit longer than Red Dead Redemption 2, if not the same. The main reason I think this, and it is a bit of a stretch and is a bit of a grasp, I'm reaching a little bit here, but Rockstar Games usually go bigger and better on every game they've done. Now, while Red Dead Redemption 2 was a 60-odd-hour game, the reason for that wasn't anything to do with the amount of missions. You'll actually find that about 90% of the gameplay you spent just traveling across the map to get to the next mission. That's actually why I found the game kind of boring, because in real time, in real life, you spend 25 minutes riding your horse across the map to get to wherever the next mission is. And yes, it was a beautiful game. And over the first couple of months of playing it, it was just gorgeous to look at. And it was enjoyable for those reasons. It just became very, very monotonous doing the same thing over and over and over again. Now, I've always found Grand Theft Auto games way more exciting. I like cars, boats, planes, all that stuff. I'm very into the mechanical side of gaming. So traveling across a map to do another mission, I don't think would be a massive bother to me if the map was a little bit more engaging and not just trees and shrubbery for 30 minutes in real time. But then we can also take into account the fact that Rockstar Games like to build a diverse and complicated world. They like longer missions, they like longer story arcs, but also, from what we've seen from them previously, they like doing forked stories where you get to a fork in the road and the story could go one way or another. If we have multiple endings or different ways, the story can go depending on what you do within the game. The game might be shorter or longer dependent on that. And from what we've seen from Red Dead Redemption 2, it's very likely that Rockstar will take this approach. Meeting random freaks and strangers throughout the gameplay could change what story missions we have. We just don't know. But something else we have to consider here is Rockstar's main form of income isn't game sales from Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead. The main form of income is GTA Online. So to make Grand Theft Auto 6 as profitable as possible, they've got to spend a lot more time, effort, money, energy, resources on building GTA 6 Online. So in terms of what detriment that may have to the story, we don't know. We've also seen some rumors and reports that we will get expanded DLC for the story mode on Grand Theft Auto 6. So if we do get a 30 to 40-hour story on release, then Rockstar can put a lot more attention into online for a bit while, in the background, making story mode DLC to allow us to have a more expanded character base within that world. I personally am a big proponent for the whole map DLC, or even not map DLC, just storyline DLC for GTA 6, with them building a bigger map than GTA 5 with a lot more dynamic and diverse environments, such as the Everglades, as well as different small towns, and obviously the main city of Miami. I think Los Santos alone has more than one story to tell, just Jason and Lucia. There's definitely a lot more stories that can be told within that environment, and hopefully, Rockstar will capitalize on that with story DLC. If that means a story DLC costs us another $50 to $60, so be it. If it means that we get another updated or engaging story on map, I think a lot of people will pay it. I'm not going to get into the ethics or whether they should charge that much for DLC, but from when I was younger playing Grand Theft Auto 4, when the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC came along, and the Lost and Dan DLC, I preferred them over the main GTA 4 story. And I'm not sure if that's just looking at it through rose-tinted glasses, like remembering it as being better than it was because it was something new. But Rockstar is the best in the industry at telling stories. And if it means we get a shorter initial story for Jason and Lucia, but we get story mode DLC that allows us to explore the game a bit more and explore Rockstar storytelling abilities without having to wait another 15 or even 20 years for the next Grand Theft Auto, I'm all for that. But I'm really keen to hear what your thoughts are down below. And if anyone's got any links to any of the sources where they've heard something different, please do put it in the comments down below. I'm really interested in learning more. Thank you all for watching today's video, and I will be posting more content than you see on the channel for my members. So if you want to become a member of the channel, just hit that join button down below, and you'll get extra videos as well as some more additional perks. Thank you all for watching today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one.